Hello, right now we are talking about network cables. The two most common types of network cables are the straight-through cable and the crossover cable. The straight-through cable is a typical cable that you will see plugged into a patch panel, for instance. You'll see it running from your computer to your network drop, and these are typically the most common types of cables that are out there that you will be utilizing. And then the crossover cable is sort of a network admin's cable of sorts. It's typically used to direct connect one machine to another, or to connect, say, two switches to each other or two routers to each other. So odds are you probably won't ever really need to use a crossover cable, but if you did, that would be the practical application to it. Now the straight-through cable is basically what consists of the network cable itself is the cable portion and then the connectors. The connectors and the actual wire mappings are what determine the type of cable that it is. Here you see the actual inside of the cable, for instance. You have these multicolored cables that essentially determine how the data will actually travel through the cable. And that combined with the RJ45 connector is actually what determines that. And within the RJ45 connector you see the pins. And where these wires line up with the pins actually determines how the data passes from the cable to your machine. So those two items together, the wire and the internal wires and the pin mapping, is what determines the type of cable that you're dealing with and what you can use it for.